Guys, welcome back. By request, how to do the munchmill, the baby mill. I actually did a tutorial on this, but it was kind of crappy, so why not redo it? Also, someone requested this, so why not oblige, right? So the munchmill, to me, when I tried to learn it, was quite hard to get. But I know a lot of people that actually find the munchmill or the baby mill more easy than the windmill for some reason. So I guess it really depends on the person, right? So let's get into it, guys. So the first thing I really want you to get is, of course, the windmill, right? Makes sense that you can do that one first. And actually, I really prefer you have the barrel mill down, because the barrel mill and the munch mill or baby mill is actually kind of the same move what you do with your body. So I did a tutorial on those moves. You can check them out if you want. But really, if you have that down, you almost for sure can do it, right? If you don't have those, but you try to do the baby mill, that's probably why you can't, right? You don't have the proper basics. Now, let's get into it. So there's two ways to do it. One is you start your barrel mill or just your windmill, and as soon as your body touches, you immediately cross your legs. But you can also just start the windmill and slowly cross your legs like that to do it. And then here's the trick that I also taught in another tutorial. You need to curl your toe around your ankle, and this way your legs cannot escape. So it was a really long time ago, but when I learned this move, I always had this trouble that my legs actually sort of were like this. They were open. I couldn't really connect. So when you curl your toe around your ankle, your top leg cannot escape and you can stay in the same position. So that's a good start, right? So what you're going to try to do is collapse in the windmill and immediately take that position, that curled up position. All right, so once you have the barrel mill down, it's like going to do the same thing. And a lot of people whip their legs when they do windmills. Actually, what you're sort of supposed to do is swing the barrel under, and that's exactly what you do in the baby mill. So when you do it like that and you get to this position, what you're actually going to do is the same as that a barrel mill, that you swing your arms under, which will give you the first baby mill. So if you do it correctly, it looks like this. Like that, right? To jump under, but not really by whipping or kicking that much, but more swinging the arms. Now that's actually how you do the first one, but of course you want to keep the process going. And here's where a lot of people make mistakes, which I will explain. So when you do the first one, it's actually kind of easy to do. But that's because you already come from basically the right start. But then what you do is probably kick out, right? And this is actually wrong. Now what you need to try to do is keep your legs open. So don't close your knees, but keep your legs open and curl all the way up. See that my legs are actually on top of my head, sort of. And now the other problem is that a lot of people kick way too much, right? No, you need to kick very small, very small. If you kick too high, you will kick out of your shape and it will look less good, but it's also not the right technique actually. You want to give small pumps like that. So those two things are basically the main thing that go wrong with a lot of people, because at some point maybe you can keep it going, but you're actually right here. See this? This is not the right position. You need to be almost on your neck, and your legs need to be above you and not to the side like that, right? So that's basically a key. Now, we got all that down and we understand this. Then basically all you have to do is keep swinging those arms. Personally, I'm really bad at baby mills if the floor is not smooth. But like I said, some people really have no problem for some reason. For them it's a really, really easy move. But if the floor like this is not too smooth, but I guess it will do. But when the floor is not smooth, I have some trouble with this move, but basically it's the same thing as just the barrel mill. So what you do, instead of relying on swinging your legs, you just kick them. Click, kick, kick, and swing the arms. Swing, 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 right? As long as you keep that swing with the arms going, your baby mill will keep going. And then you try to keep that same solid position like that. So that's actually how you do it, right? Now, like I said, when I was practicing back in the day, I could do it, but my legs were sort of open. That's the first thing you should try to fix, is curl your toe around. So that's something that often goes wrong. And like I said, a lot of people can do the move, but they're like this. This is just simply not the right position. So try to really be above you like this, all the way collapsed. Right, it's not really hard actually once you get it down. Another mistake like a lot of people have is when they sort of do it, they forget to swing the arms, so they can do 2-3 rounds just by the pure momentum of their first swing. But with the windmill, like I said, some people whip their legs, and because they whip their legs, they can keep going, but here it's not the same, right? So make sure you keep whipping those arms under, basically. That's the way you keep going. And then the pump, right? Small pumps. Now, if you look at mine, I actually jump in the air when I do baby mill. It looks cool, but it's actually not really correct. So I really suggest try to keep your head on the floor if you do it. And if you look at my outfit right now, I wear a sweater and I wear some two beanies. Now the reason I do this is because in this move, some people, like I have it also, when I did baby mills, sometimes messed up my shoulder a little bit or my head a little bit, something like that, right? It really depends on the move. For me, the baby mill sort of a move that I only like to do on smooth floors, like I said. But also a lot of people, like they told me, like I rather do baby mills than windmills. So this move, you know, you have to figure on these details. This is what you focus on. And then, like any power moves, it will take some time, right? It's not that easy, but if you have a good barrel mill, I suggest starting with a barrel mill and slowly going to this move from the move, because that's actually kind of an easier way to do it. See you next time.